Hafade, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the People's House. My name is Senator Vince Borja. I'm here with my colleagues, Senator Teresa Lahi, Senator Sabina Perez, and we're here today to present two resolutions. One, to recognize the George Washington High School for their successful football season this year, and then also recognize the Rayn Mychal, the MVP for the last school year, right, and this school year. And so what we'll do to start is we'll have Rayn will come up and we'll we'll do the presentation of the resolution. We'll have your vice principal is going to read the resolution. But before we do that, though, we really want to thank everybody for coming down to the legislature and joining us today to recognize the school and to recognize Rayn. It's not, it's no secret that I'm an alumni of GW. In fact, the legislature just told us today that we're doing too much for GW, so we need to figure out how to find the balance so that it doesn't seem very biased. But I don't think, it's not, obviously the championship was definitely something to be very proud of, not just for GW, but for the public schools, right? I know FD has been the champion for the last 10 years, 8 years, 85 games. I don't remember that number. We're just focused on the now. But really, we want to make sure that we'll take some time to recognize the success this year, and then of course recognize Rayn for his success last year and this year. So if the vice principal from George Washington join us, and Rayn, if you want to come join us with your family, and she'll read the resolution and then we'll present it.
Relative to recognizing Rayn Mychal Cabana Rios for his outstanding multi-sport achievements and commending him for his remarkable athleticism, leadership, teamwork, and inspiration. Be it resolved by the Committee on Rules of Minute 38 na Legislaturan Guahan, whereas it is the sense of Legislaturan Guahan to recognize individuals who exemplify the principles of hard work, dedication, and versatility. These individuals mark significant milestones in the history of Guam high school athletics and set a precedent for future student athletes. And whereas Rayn Mychal Cabana Rios is a distinguished student athlete of George Washington High School, born on April 22, 2008, he is the youngest son of Ryan Joseph Rios and Melanie Cabana Rios. And whereas Rayn's accomplishments in football, wrestling, and rugby highlight his exemplary status as a multi-sport athlete, showcasing his dedication to discipline, where he has achieved recognition in various competitions. And whereas Rayn Rios, senior captain of the Geckos football team, has been honored as the defensive most valuable player for the 2025 season of the ISA Football League. And whereas this prestigious award reflects Rayn's exceptional defensive performance, leadership, and unwavering dedication to his team throughout the season, and whereas Rayn's prior distinction as the first student athlete to earn both offensive and defensive MVP honors in the 2024 season demonstrates his versatility and extraordinary skill set as a football player. And whereas Rayn has further showcased his athletic excellence in wrestling, capturing 4 individual championship gold medals across 4 different weight classes: 170 pounds, 182 pounds, 195 pounds, and 220 pounds, and earning MVP honors in both his freshman and senior years, a rare and remarkable achievement that highlights his ability to dominate across multiple divisions. And whereas Rayn has also distinguished himself in rugby, serving as co-captain of the GRC Barbarians boys squad and representing Guam at the Hawaii International Rugby Tens tournament in Honolulu in April 2025, where his team secured a fourth place finish in the U16 division against elite international competition. And whereas Rayn's contributions to athletics brought him personal recognition and also inspired his teammates, his school, and the broader community to pursue excellence. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Committee on Rules of Iminat 38 na Legislaturan Guahan does hereby, on behalf of Legislaturan Guahan and the people of Guam, recognize Rayn Mychal Cabana Rios for his outstanding multi-sport achievements and commend him for his remarkable athleticism, leadership, teamwork, and inspiration. And be it further resolved that the Speaker and the Chairperson on the Committee of Rules certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and that copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to Rayn Mychal Cabana Rios and to the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero y Magahagan Guahan, duly and regularly adopted by the Committee on Rules of Iminat 38 na Legislaturan Guahan on the 23rd day of December 2025. Congratulations, Rayn.
Test, test. Okay. This is kind of crazy. I'd like to thank everyone who came out today and who's here to support me, and other people who've supported me in the past and on my journey to what I have achieved today. I don't think it's that easy to achieve something like this, but I believe a lot of people can, and many people can do it. All you have to do is just put in the hard work, and this is what comes out. But I'd like to thank everyone coming out today and everyone who helped me.
And so now we'll do the. You guys can. Rayn, if you want to stay up here, we're gonna do the GW presentation. Mr. Fulo, if you would like to join us up here, and Mr. Dela Cruz, if you could join us up here as well, and the coaches and Mr. Bedreau.
This is Resolution 129-38, introduced by Senator Vincent A.V. Borja and all other senators. It's relative to recognizing the George Washington High School administration, students, and faculty for their support and contributions to the Geckos 2025-2026 football team, and commending them for their sportsmanship in pursuit of athletic excellence. Be it resolved by the Committee on Rules of Iminat 38 na Legislaturan Guahan, whereas the Legislaturan Guahan recognizes and acknowledges George Washington High School as an accredited institution committed to academic excellence and the development of student athletes. George Washington High School, with guidance from the Guam Department of Education's Interscholastic Sports Association, or ISA, has built a strong athletic program that emphasizes character, discipline, and teamwork, preparing students for success on and off the field. And the George Washington High School Geckos football team achieved a perfect season and captured the 2025-2026 ISA Football League Championship. The Geckos made history by ending a legendary 85-game win streak with a remarkable 13-7 overtime victory, demonstrating resilience and determination against an opponent that had not lost in a decade. And the Geckos completed the season undefeated, reclaiming their place as ISA Football League champions after 10 years, with a hard-fought 7-0 victory in the championship game. The team exhibited outstanding defensive skills in the championship game, achieving a historic shutout and significantly limiting the opponent's scoring opportunities through relentless pressure and strong teamwork. The Geckos exemplified leadership, perseverance, and teamwork, overcoming adversity to fulfill their mission of bringing the championship back to George Washington High School. The team's accomplishments were further distinguished by 9 players named to the first team All-Island, 7 players to the second team All-Island, and 6 players receiving honorable mention, showcasing both individual talent and collective depth. The coaching and staff demonstrated exceptional leadership, preparation, and dedication, guiding the team through an undefeated season and instilling values of perseverance, teamwork, and sportsmanship. The George Washington High School Geckos 2025-2026 football team's championship victory represents not only athletic excellence, but also the values of determination, resilience, and community pride that strengthen our island. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Committee on Rules of Iminentrenta na Legislature in Guahan does hereby, on behalf of the Legislature in Guahan and the people of Guam, recognize the George Washington High School administration, students, and faculty for their support and contributions to the Geckos 2025-2026 football team, and commend them for their sportsmanship in pursuit of athletic excellence. And be it further resolved that the Speaker and Chairperson of the Committee on Rules certify, and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and copies be transmitted to Mr. Dexter Fulo, Principal of George Washington High School, to Marty Bedreau, Athletic Director of George Washington High School, to the President of the Interscholastic Sports Association, to the coaching staff of George Washington High School, to the Guam Department of Education, and to the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, Imagahagan, Guahan. Adopted by the legislature on the 23rd day of December, signed by the Speaker and Committee on Rules Chair and Legislative Secretary. Viva GW! Viva GW! Viva GW football champions! Thank you to the faculty and staff and the principal and the administration, and especially the coaches.
Just real quick, it was a long journey. I've been at GW for 5 years. I've seen us come so close. And this year, I pulled Rayn aside. Rayn, you're our senior. This is our last year. Let's do it. He worked hard. He continued to work hard. He never wavered. And the team followed. And as a result, the effort that we always try to espouse, our students have been showing it. And as a result, we had won it. So good job, guys.
Again, thank you everybody for joining us today to recognize Rayn and the George Washington team. This will conclude our presentation. Thank you for joining us.